Let's talk about increasing, decreasing, and constant. For the picture that we've got drawn here, the increasing section is where it goes uphill from left to right. Here it is listed in green. The constant area is where we go straight across. Here I've got it drawn in blue. And the decreasing part is where we're going downhill from left to right. It's written in red for this particular picture. Now, the keys to being able to talk about increasing, decreasing, and constant will be these. Remember that it's x values that we're talking about. Between which x's does the picture go up? Between which x's does the picture go down? And between which x's does the picture go straight across? So it's x values. They are parts of the domain. As we list these things, we will write them as closed intervals. Now, the part where this picture is increasing in green, it's between x equals -2 and x equals -1. This section is the area where the picture goes uphill. So for my increasing portion, I'll say between -2 for x and -1 for x. Next is the constant area. The constant area where we're going straight across, it begins when x is equal to -1. It stops when x is equal to +1. So between -1 for x and +1 for x, in this area, that's where we're going straight across. The last thing to talk about is where we decrease. Going downhill, it begins to decrease when x is equal to 1. It stops decreasing when x is equal to 2. X values for increasing, decreasing, and constant. You're asking yourselves, between which x's do I go uphill? Between which x's do I go downhill? And between which x's do we go straight across? These things add up to the entire domain, and remember, we use closed intervals anywhere that an infinity is not involved.